And we're live with a whole
live?
6 people. Yeah, with a whole 6 people watching. And I'm pretty sure 3 of those are us.
Boys are us. 3 are us.
Nobody likes us tonight. I guess we'll just have to talk whacked out things between us, eh?
Right?
Whacked out.
Then after we water these.
Hey, what's up? So we've got Rebecca C, we've got Michael Grooms, we've got A Scotsman, we've got Johnny Cook. How's it going? Oh, look at that. We have 4 people. Woo! We're on a roll tonight. Guys, I know there's only 4 of you in here. Oh, 6 now. Tweet this out. Yeah.
Your feed hadn't started yet, but okay.
What hasn't started yet?
It's starting now.
I was going to say.
Your live feed hadn't started yet on my end.
It did on ours. I can hear it in your background.
Oh,
yeah.
I can reattach it. It should be fine.
Yeah. I muted it.
Walker family,
There we
what's
go.
up? You know what sucks? I was all like energetic and peppy today, and now I'm just kind of like, eh. All right, so we are doing Whacked Out Wednesdays. We will wait for more people to come in, obviously. Oh, hang on.
Tweet this out.
Hang on. I just got a message from somebody. Oh my god. Lady Swan sent me something. I just got it. Lewis, what's up? Fallen Angel, how's it going, guys? We're going to wait for more people to come in. We're doing Whacked Out Mukbangs. And I say that very, very loosely because these are some very screwed up things that people eat. And people, for whatever reason, feel the need to share it with people. Scotsman, where are you at? What do you mean, where am I at? Hey, what's up, Dennis? How's it going, bro? Scotsman, I am in a country. If you can guess the country, I will tell you what country I'm in. Brian has feedback on his. Why do you have feedback?
Scotsman and age.
What state? None of your business. Sorry.
Wow.
I don't give out that kind of information. I'm not trying to be rude, but yeah. If you can guess, I will tell you. Until then, I'm not going to tell you. America.
Do you even have states where you're in?
Nope, we don't.
didn't think
She is an undisclosed location. That's right. He says America with an accent like that. Actually, I am not in America.
We're not fucking Americans.
All of a sudden, Brian's bitchmobile just kicked in. Did you hear him?
I heard that.
Right?
What the hell? It's not
Hey, Becky, what's up? How's it going? Like Lady Swan said, this is how it's going to go, okay, guys? I am not going to give out my location. I am not going to tell you where I'm from. If you can guess it, then yes. But if I keep hearing people come in and... Hold on 1 second. Brian's having technical difficulties. I am not a newfie.
Becky changed the spelling of her name.
Yes, she went back to the old way that she spells it. Brian, it's the boost that you put on your phone.
Yeah, I'm gonna uninstall it.
Oh my god. I don't give out that information, just so you know, okay? I don't really like people asking. So, yeah. Now that you've had a shot at it and you still failed, no. No, not
That's
Prince
what
Edward
I-
Island either.
What?
So you can stop guessing now because I'm not going to tell you.
That's probably what was causing
So.
freaking echo, too.
But I'm assuming you're in Asia, Scotsman. Yes.
Doesn't matter where the fuck you live.
Adam's Life, what's up? Hey, Becky. So, guys, like I said, we are doing Whacked Out Wednesday. And again, I do apologize. I was kind of bitchy about that. But you know what? You come to my channel, you kind of have to put up with the bitchiness. That's what it is.
It's all
It's all right.
Is it? It's okay?
The echo's gone.
Yeah.
Side
Yeah,
eye.
the echo's gone. Do you know what it was? It was that stupid booster that you had on your phone.
Yeah.
So this whole time, it was that
Is
booster.
it gone?
Yeah.
Yep.
It is gone.
Yeah, it was that booster. He had like an app
What
on
the
his
hell?
phone to boost the sound, and it was causing the echo.
Oh yeah, it's gone now.
Have a time, lady.
Alrighty then.
Hey, want to hear a joke?
But now we can't hear you that well, and it's your show.
You can hear me. I can hear me. Why can't you hear me?
Well, here.
Unmuted.
Sound like you're in the background.
I am in the background. What's the joke? I'm
Quit
waiting.
asking me about my fucking wife.
Hang on one second. Sorry, Brian's having, I don't know what happened. He was in a really good mood like 5 minutes before the show, and now Brian all of a sudden is like over in the corner freaking out,
It's all right.
like having a complete meltdown.
What do you call Twinkies born on the same
What?
day? Twinkies.
Can't fix stupid even with duct tape. Twinkies. Oh my god. Okay.
Adam says, what do you call two keys born on the same day?
Twinkies. Yeah.
Platinum 09 says Twinkies. Twinkies.
Guys, I need you to share this out. Smash that like button. You know the drill. We are doing whacked out mukbangs. So I'm going to give you guys on panel here a second to kind of guess where we're going with this whacked out mukbangs thing. Guys in the chat, if you're new here for Whacked Out Wednesdays, how this goes is I'm going to tell you a series of stories. Some of them will be true. Some of them will be fake. Some of them, well, actually all of them might be real. All of them might be fake. It's up to you to give your feedback. And then at the end of the show, just before we end it tonight, you guys have to tell me which is real, which is fake, or if they're all real or all fake. And then I will give you the answers. That's how this goes. And in the meantime,
I have not heard any of these stories,
yes,
by the way.
actually, even Brian hasn't. Brian doesn't know them either. Hey, what's up, Woods Bear? How's it going? Sharpshooter, my brother, what's up? So,
See, Brian never turns his camera on, so you never get his facial reaction.
right?
To the story. You know what I mean?
Turn on the light,
Scared.
turn on your camera, Brian.
Hi.
Because people want to see your pretty face.
Yeah, my pretty
Yeah,
face.
this is supposed to be a television show, not a podcast, man. Come on.
Listen now, we can do it however we want. I can't wait. We did order a camera, actually, from some of the donations that we've been getting. We did order a camera, so that should be here soon, thank God, so we can actually have a camera on the laptop. Because the other camera is just complete trash. Lights,
Sucks ass.
camera, action! Look at
Oh,
that,
yeah,
there's
lights.
Brian!
Hold on.
Like camera
There we
action.
go.
There we go.
Let's turn on the lights. The lights came in today, so yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I totally forgot about that.
Brighten them up. Look at that. There we go. Getting a nice bright light. You can actually see all of my face and no shadows on each side.
That's awesome.
There we go.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so these are all stories about people who eat really weird stuff, but they eat them in excess and they share them. So they actually feed these to people that are guests coming into their house in some way or another, okay? Now, we've all heard about people eating sofa foam, like the cushion foam, right? We've all heard this? Maybe it's just me. Maybe I just read a lot of
Yeah.
weird shit. I don't know. But you guys on panel, you've heard it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's the first one. This lady, okay, 31-year-old woman in Florida, 5 children. She's been eating foam from inside her couch for 21 years. Okay? So in the last year alone, she's eaten 7 sofas in 1 year.
More cushion for the pushing.
Man.
But here's the kicker. She's putting tiny bits of this foam into the food that she is serving her children and
Wow.
guests.
Oh, I bet she can stretch a meatloaf a mile.
What?
I bet she can stretch a meatloaf a mile.
My grandson was eating a foam sword. Ew. Okay, so, David, what's up? Yes, some people do eat people. You're in the right spot. Can I ask the rule of the chat since I got timed out? You got timed out, Scotsman, because you kept pushing the issue of where I lived. After I specifically said if you could guess it, I would tell you. You kept guessing. I told you I was done guessing, and you still kept going. That's the rules of the chat. Now, here's the other handy part about my channel. And anyone that comes here on a regular will know this. There is not usually rules on my channel. Okay? But when I tell you enough is enough, I mean it. And my mods will time you out, or they will kick you out, depending on how agitated I get. That's the rules of the chat. I ask that you respect people, though. I also ask that if you are in here, guys, hey, Darwin! Yes, that's right, Darwin. As Darwin said, right there, Scotsman. No personal info, or you get your ass kicked. They will kick you out. My mods are very protective of this chat, and they are modded for a reason.
Not only that, your name goes on a list as possible suspects for previous swattings.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
and then you start getting investigated by YouTube and other facets.
Yep.
And yeah.
Yes. So I mean,
for their sake, for our sake.
What?
You know, I said for their sake and our sake. That's why we do this.
Yes, exactly. So, anyways, now that we're all caught up, guys, for the ones just joining that have not joined Whacked Out Wednesday before, I'm going to say this one more time. It is a series of stories. Tonight, there's 10 short stories, okay? And it's all about weird things that people are obsessed with eating that they absolutely have to eat. Hey, Drone, what's up? I'm here to punch people's pancreas and pelvis. Just yeah, see that's our drone bulldog. I guess we'll just call him our bulldog. What are your thoughts on ghosts? I know this may be a paranormal question. Well, I'm in the middle of a show right now. I believe in the paranormal. My husband that you see on the panel next to Ghost Mafia, the guy with the black hat. Well, they both have fucking black hats. The guy in the red shirt, okay? That's Brian's paranormal. That is my husband. And he does paranormal, hence his channel name. And I am part of his paranormal team. Ghost Mafia, he does paranormal as well, off and on. They actually both have a show that they do together called EVP. So if you want to talk paranormal, go to Ghost Mafia's this Thursday, Scotsman, at 9 p.m. Eastern, and you can talk paranormal till your heart's content. Right now, we are going to get on with Whacked Out Wednesday for the 5th time. And what we are going to do is I'm going to break this down. This last time I'm going to break down, then we're going to continue on. 10 short stories, guys. You need to tell me your beliefs on these stories, whether they're real, whether they're fake. At the end of the show is when I want you to do that. Until then, sit back, enjoy, chit-chat in the chat. If you're going to check each other's channel out, please be respectful. Do not sit in my chat and say that you sub someone. I don't like that. I want you to actually go to these people's channels, check them out, because the people in these channels are real supporters. They're awesome people. And if you want support back, the only way to do it is network properly.
Yes.
Is talk about drones. Exactly. See? Drones telling you exactly where to go. You can find all kinds of things over there. Okay. So anyways, these people are putting these items that they eat on a daily basis, and these are all strange items. JoJo, I supported you, Aniki. Seriously, Aniki. Okay, so they're putting these items into food that they're feeding. Now, this first story, like I said, 31-year-old woman from Florida. Okay, she's got 5 kids. She eats sofas. Okay, in 1 year, she ate 7 sofas. My question, before I continue this story, is sofas are expensive. How the hell are you buying 7 sofas? And if you're buying them second hand, should you be consuming that crap?
Just think about if you're buying secondhand sofas, how many people has farted into that couch cushion and then you're going to eat it? Really?
Now,
Right.
you know where my mind's going to go with this. You're buying it secondhand. How many people have done the nasty on that couch?
Right. Oh, man.
How many people have changed a diaper on that couch, thrown up on that couch, or a child have like an accident on that couch?
Or the dog pissed on the couch.
Right?
That happens.
Or cats. Cats do the same thing.
Yeah.
And you're ripping this stuff out and you're eating it. And you're not only eating it, you're feeding it to your kids and your friends that are coming over.
Hell no.
Like, ugh. But imagine the amount of money. 7 sofas in 1 year.
Well, I
And
mean, if she's eating used ones, imagine the amount of money she's finding inside the cushions.
Enough
Or
to
is
buy
she
her next
eating
meal.
Maybe she's eating the money with the couch.
Yeah, see, that's what I was saying, Darwin. How many people did the nasty on it? David Wayne. Jackoff? Who's a jackoff? Nobody touch it. I don't know if that was in regards to what we were talking about.
I think
I
he's
don't know.
saying on the couch.
Oh, yeah.
How many people did that on the couch?
I don't know. Well, I mean, you could do that, but it doesn't mean it got on the couch. I mean, unless you're facing the couch and doing target practice. But hey, who am I to judge?
Yeah.
Whatever. She may get them donated.
Honestly,
Yes, she could. But if they're donated, again, they're probably used. Nobody's going to go out.
Cheetos.
Nobody's going to
Look.
go out, buy a brand new couch and be like, I don't feel like keeping this. I'm going to give it away before I use it. You know what I mean?
Oh.
So, but she's been doing this 21 years. 21 years. 7 couches a year. Do the math on that. That is an insane amount of couches over the course of 21 years. Like, what? I don't know. Okay. She's putting this into meals. She puts pieces of this foam in her purse and takes it for snacks. I mean, I'm not a doctor, but I'm pretty sure there's no fiber in it.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure there's no protein in it.
Guaranteed.
I'm thinking about money cost-wise. Yeah, exactly, right? Money cost-wise. 7 couches, 21 years. Doctors told her that she could get a stomach blockage so big that her intestines could explode. 3 years ago, she had a blockage the size of a grapefruit made of sofa cushions. She had to take a large amount of laxatives to get it out of her intestines.
Oh, what the fuck?
That's crazy.
Oh, okay. Now I'm gonna give you a little tidbit about this week. I found these stories. I did not read all of them. Okay, I skimmed through them, and I did not see this part. So even I'm shocked at this. Okay, her newest addiction with eating the foam is she's rolling it in the dirt before she eats it. So I mean, the theory of
I thought you were going to say she got a job at Build-A-Bear
Yeah.
and got fired for eating on the job.
her doctor has diagnosed her with an iron deficiency as well, and she's taking iron tablets along with therapy hypnosis. Her fiance is helping her cut back a little.
That is nasty shit.
Cut the back off the couch. Yeah.
No.
I don't know.
I seen that one.
What?
I seen the one where the chick was like eating hairspray or like paint. They'd spray it on her tongue and she'd be like, that was on TV.
Ew, really?
Man. Yeah.
That's
It was on that show
that's
Taboo.
disgusting.
Eating paint.
Ew.
Like spray paint.
Don't start that
Hairspray.
shit. Yeah, the Walker family's like, Pecker on the couch. Redman Paranormal, what's up? Welcome, guys, to Whacked Out Wednesdays. I'm sorry I don't seem so peppy. I was really hyper earlier today. I'm just kind of simmering down now. and telling disgusting stories. You know,
Oh yeah.
the usual.
Jesus,
But yeah,
sometime.
People eating
she's
hair.
what? Yeah, she is rolling it in dirt. So her newest obsession with it is she's taking the pieces, and I don't know why she's rolling it in. What are you getting from dirt? What are you getting from sofa cushions besides an iron deficiency?
Really, what's bad?
Hold on, let's
Wow.
read this. When I was a kid, there was a dude that got his pee-pee stuck in a jacuzzi at my aunt's apartment complex. The fire department had to be called. Oh my god.
Who stick a pee-pee in a blower?
Oh my god. I have some stories like that, not by me, but by friends that I've helped out of weird situations, but I'm not going to get into those because they are private, and I'm pretty sure if they watch this, they'll kill me. So yeah. And I value my life. So, I don't know where everyone stands on the dirty couch eating, but I mean, I guess that's a new way of saying carpet eater. I don't know. I don't know how to take that. Anyways, this one may gross you out, so I'm going to give you a warning, okay? If you have a weak stomach, this probably will not be the story you want to hear. I mean, depending. To me, I don't think it's as bad as it could be,
If
but
you hear me going upstairs,
I think it is still disgusting. Okay? So, the next one. Vegetarian girl eats her own scabs to gain protein.
Ugh.
Doesn't make her vegetarian anymore, does it?
I don't know, because do vegetarians?
I mean, that's disturbing and gross. I've seen kids do that many times.
But see, this
You
is
know
the
what I mean?
thing, though, is vegetarians will still eat fish because it's technically not meat. You know what I mean?
But a scab is
But
meat,
they're
technically.
eating their own because technically you're human. You know, like that scab's part of you. Isn't that still consuming meat? I guess. I don't know. Let's read the story.
Well, that's just the same as if you cut your finger and then stick your finger in your mouth and you're like licking the blood off of it, you know.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You know, it's part of you. It's going back into your system. It came from you. It's part of you. It's not like you're eating somebody else or somebody else's scabs.
Yeah, but
You know what
see,
I mean?
this is the
your
weird
own
part.
self.
This isn't just any girl. Okay, this girl's name is Dara, who appeared on Tyra Banks' show. So she's been on TV with us.
With Tyra Banks?
Purposely will scratch her head and make it bleed to create scabs. So it's not scabs like off your arm and that, it's off her head. Okay? Just to make herself bleed so she can create scabs, so she can scratch the scabs off to eat them.
That's gross.
They never fully heal because she's always picking them. The irony is she's a vegetarian, yet she's eating her own flesh.
She's a vegetarian.
Dara can't be chastised for being wasteful. However, she stores scabs in her nails for later because she can't bear to throw them. Her addiction from everyone, but a friend named... She keeps her addiction from everyone except for her one friend, Erica, who confronted her about it when she saw her putting something from her scalp in her mouth. Erica was immediately concerned, and because of that, that's what wound them up on the Tyra Banks show, and I guess she contacted a doctor from a different show. Now, maybe it's just the fact that she's picking it off. Like, she's purposely scratching her head so hard that she makes herself bleed so she can create scabs on her head, and then she's eating it. Like,
Red man. I agree.
Hello, Panka. My thing is I'm just not quite sure why your head. Like, out of all places, like, you could scratch your hand, you know, or your knee, somewhere that's covered by shorts or pants, or, you know,
Something.
why your head?
Yeah.
Because think about it, you're not only getting scab, you're getting all that grease from your hair on a daily basis, you know? Like even if you wash your hair every day, your hair still creates oil. And then you're getting dander and what if one day she got lice? Like would her head get infected?
Ew.
Hey West Haven, what's up?
Gonna make me barf.
Well, that's the whole point to this.
Fucking gross.
And I mean, why claim to be vegetarian if you're eating your own head? She's literally giving herself head. Oh my god. Oh my god.
She's eating her head.
She's literally giving herself head.
Eating her head.
No, she's literally giving herself head.
She's doing cannibalism.
Yeah, she is, technically. Only she's eating herself. That's almost as bad as that woman that had her husband in the wheelchair. You think about it. She's eating her own head. She's giving herself head, technically. When you think about it. Just not in the way you guys are thinking about it, perverts.
Man.
Buy her some head cheese. So what happens if she gets an infection? Does that make her itch?
You like a mint? You like a mint with your head cheese? Mint?
What do you think of that? I want to hear everyone's opinion on this.
How about some like peppermint spray? You know?
I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with people. Ghost is awfully quiet about this. Brian's over here looking like he's trying not to puke.
And again, I'm looking at it, it's her own cells that she's eating, whether it be hair follicles mixed in with the scab that she's peeling off her head or whatever, but it's her own skin cells. She's just taking back into her body what her body's naturally put out anyways.
But she's purposely
causing the wound to make a scab so that she can eat it. That's a psychological thing. But again, it's just like, you cut your finger, you stick it straight in your mouth. You're like,
yeah, but I mean, yeah, but if you're purposely going out of your way and cutting your finger just so you can suck blood out of the tip of your finger, you know what I mean?
Well, I mean, to me, that's not as disturbing as somebody cutting open the couch cushion to eat somebody's filtered farts out of the couch cushion. You know what I mean? That's more gross to me than that.
So you would rather eat a scab off your own head than eat someone's filtered farts.
Damn right.
Absolutely. Damn right. Damn right.
I'd say it.
Oh, that is disgusting and gross.
I'm just saying, I will eat my own scab before I eat that fart filtered through somebody's couch cushion. Okay?
What if we rolled the filtered fart in dirt? Would you eat it then?
No.
Nope.
It's a dirty filtered fart.
But is there?
It could have came from Brian's ass. I don't know. I don't want to know. I ain't. No. My name's Bennett, and I ain't in it.
It came from Ghost Taco Fart.
Oh, dude.
Right?
I don't want to smell ghost after tacos. No, thank you. I feel bad for Lady Swan sometimes. I'm not even lying. I do. I feel bad for her sometimes. He's like, "We're having tacos." I'm like, "Oh, poor
Chef
lady."
Boyardee beefaroni. That is fart and fuel right there. That's
what it is. That's what it is.
Oh my god. Panka says hi, Brian. JoJo's chili fart couch. Yeah, possibly. I wouldn't eat my couch. I wouldn't for many reasons, just because I live with Brian.
If you had to choose one or the other, if you had to eat a scab off your forehead or eat the filtered fart out of somebody's couch cushion.
And what happens if I don't? What happens if I don't do either of them? What happens to me?
Then you have to take the option from the third story, whatever it is. We haven't even heard it yet. But that's the other option.
Okay, well, would you like to hear it?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Teenager has to have a 10-pound hairball surgically removed from her stomach.
Eating hair.
So, an 18-year-old female had to get 10 pounds of her own hair pulled out after she had been eating her hair for 5 years. It's a condition called, I can't pronounce that, Trichophia gora. I'm probably screwing that up, so if there's any medical people in here, Google it. She went to a doctor after she lost 40 pounds and conditionally suffering from stomach pain and vomiting. A year after surgery and behavioral therapy, she is eating normally and has gained back 20 pounds. One of the doctors who operated on the teen said he was unfazed by the New England Journal of Science publication of the story for Thanksgiving. So, 10 pounds of hair, or eat my own scab that I caused off my forehead. Wait, forehead or head? That makes a difference.
We'll say forehead.
Or someone's filtered fart. Now, hold on. How long would I have to do option 3 for? An hour? Okay, yeah.
Whatever.
I could eat my hair for an hour.
That's what I'm saying. Eating your own hair, granted, she's done it for years and had a blockage built up and had to have it surgically removed. But I know now see, I've got this very powerful mustache, and on occasions I'll sit there and like when it starts to need trimmed, before I trim it, I'll sit there and I'll like chew on the tips of it and like fight it off.
Now, I will say this: when I was younger,
the hair out, you know what I mean? So it's not.
I'll say this, okay? When I was younger,
and people talk about it.
Hold on. When I was younger, okay, as a kid, like I'm talking like 4 or 5 years old, when I would get nervous around people, I would chew on my hair. I never swallowed it, but I would chew it. Like just the tips of it. It was a comfort thing. I don't know why I did it. I grew out of it. I don't eat my hair anymore before people go, "Oh my God, JoJo's one of those freaks." I am a freak, but not in that way. But yeah, so I would much rather eat my own hair if I didn't have to pick scabs off my head or eat filtered farts.
There you go. Yeah, filtered farts are out.
Hey, Mel.
It's just,
It's like your pipes back up. Need to remove. Yeah. Candy Kiss, what's up? Just shoot me. I wouldn't do any of them. Oh, we're not done yet. JoJo's my freak. Damn right, Mel. Damn right. We're only 3 stories in, guys, so, I mean, these could get more disturbing. You never know.
Oh, Lewis,
What? Don't vomit, Brian. Yeah, Brian's over in the corner, and you can hear him occasionally going, ugh. Must be a female thing to chew the ends of their hair. I never did it as a teen. I did it as a little kid, like 4 or 5 years old, and I did it out of nervousness. I don't know why I was nervous. Well, I know why, but I'm not getting into that because it's none of anyone's business. But I did it, and I didn't eat the hair. I just chewed on it. So it's completely different. What?
That's what she said.
100%.
Sweet. Hey, Kels. Thank God I didn't miss this. Yeah, we're 3 stories in. Obviously, you guys know we will recap this. So far, we've covered a woman eating a couch. We've covered, not only eating it, serving it to her kids and friends. And she rolls it in dirt. So, yeah. Anyways, we've also covered a chick that makes her head bleed just so she can have scabs to eat off her own head. And a chick that had a 10-pound hairball removed from her intestines from chewing and eating her own hair. I mean, is it just me, or would that woman be better suited to come back as a cow? That almost sounds like grazing, doesn't it?
Dead Bat Society.
What's up, Dead Bat? How's it going? When I was in boot camp, this girl ate talcum powder. Ew, really? That's nasty. Okay, so on to the next one. French man eats coins over 10 years.
So, like,
Huh?
he ate what over 10 years?
Coins. Like money.
Cool.
Oh, man.
Yep. Actually, that's part of what I was just about to say. 62-year-old Frenchman used his stomach as a piggy bank over the course of 10 years, swallowing 350 francs and new euro coins totaling $650. His family said he would steal coins when he visited others' houses to save for snacks.
That's fake.
Yeah.
Too bad
Gotta-
he spent all of that on the surgery removing 12-pound lump in his stomach that was sagging below his hips.
Nope,
So
that's gotta be
basically,
fake.
the X-ray showed the X-ray of his stomach showed the coins were causing his stomach to sag.
Yeah.
We'll say it's fake.
Yep.
I don't know. It's pretty
Nickel,
convincing.
the nickel plating and the chromium and the copper and the metals in the coins would have killed him long before he totaled up $600 worth of coins in his belly from
Yeah.
heavy metal poisons.
Yeah,
would
but see, I
literally-
don't know because
He
there's a
would
guy in
literally go
India.
insane beforehand and then die.
But technically, wasn't he already insane if he was stealing coins from people to keep us snacks?
Yeah, but you know how, I mean, $600 worth of coins is a lot of coins.
Well, I mean, that's $600 American, and he was eating like euros and francs. Their money is worth a little bit more than ours. You know what I mean?
Got a euro right here, and it's literally, it's a bimetal. The center metal is, it looks gold. I want to say it's brass. But with
No, I know what they look like.
But still, I mean, you could eat as little as 5 coins if you didn't poop them out beforehand. If they stayed in your belly, they can give you heavy metal poisoning.
Yes, but what I'm stating though is there was also a guy in India that was eating coins for years, and he survived. He was on Guinness Book of World Records. They X-rayed him. You know what I mean? So I mean, to me, that's a toss-up. I know the answer, but to me, that's a toss-up. Doctors had removed the coins during different visits, but failed to notice a huge mass sitting in his stomach. When they performed surgery on him, they also found needles, necklaces in his stomach.
That's nasty.
It sounds like he had an addiction to eating metal, just different metals in general.
Yeah.
And I know there is a medical term for people that eat metals because their body is lacking something. They're lacking a mineral and they crave metal.
Right.
It's really weird. I don't know why, but could you imagine that? So the mass that they found in his stomach that they finally removed that was making his stomach sag was the weight of like a 10-pound bowling ball.
That's fucked up.
I mean, I can honestly say this. I'm fat, but my fat is not coins. I did not eat it. If I shake, you're not going to hear like a bunch of change jingling around in my belly. I promise.
Ching, 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 ching.
Oh, this one's right up Mel's alley. Woman who craves baby powder.
Ew.
52-year-old woman from Queens, New York, started craving baby powder when she was 30. Since then, she has eaten a handful of baby powder as an after-breakfast snack. She keeps a bottle of baby powder on her nightstand and lays in bed when she eats it. It gives her comfort and satisfaction. It's a common feeling with people with pica disorder.
I don't know. And I know that there's a class action lawsuit against Johnson's and Johnson's right now for baby powder, saying that it can cause cancer.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Hopefully no
I don't
one's
know
eating.
about that.
So I remember last year the big craze Tide Pod challenge. You guys remember that?
Yeah.
I'm sure everybody remembers that because we still refer to it when we joke about stupid people. Well, thank you, Mel. But I am, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with being fat. I like being fat. I've got lots to hang on to. And on the bright side, you know what the good part is, Mel, about being fat? It makes it harder to kidnap me. Anyways, okay. This one, a 19-year-old addicted to laundry detergent and hand soaps.
That's gross.
No, and I can't see the laundry detergent and hand soaps, but I can remember as a kid swearing in front of my parents and having to like teaspoon of Dawn dish liquid.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, swearing in front of your parents as a kid and getting like dish liquid in your mouth or like hand soap in your mouth. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So, but this one, okay. Now I know that you can die from eating detergents and shit like that, right? Okay. Everybody knows this. It's common knowledge, except for those idiots doing Tide Pod challenges. This teenager was actually on TLC, My Strange Addiction. Her name is Tempest. She's a college student that goes to the laundry room every morning when she wakes up, sticks her fingers in the laundry detergent box, and licks off the powder. She says it tastes salty, sweet, and bitter all at the same time, but she can't resist it.
Yeah, until she gets a mouthful of borax and it kills her stomach.
This is true. She would only, okay, hold on. When she was younger, she would only smell laundry detergent to calm her down. But 6 months before appearing on the show, she started to actually eat it. Psychiatrist who appeared on the show says that the habit can produce ulcerations in the mouth, esophagus, and stomach. She also eats hand soaps when she washes her hands or takes a shower. And when she's sitting in bed, eating these two different types of cleaners makes her feel refreshed.
Oh.
She's got to have the cleanest insides ever. No?
Wow.
You don't agree? Are you reading a laundry detergent box right now?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
I just happened to look up and here's Ghost on camera with a laundry detergent box.
Borax, 20 meal team. Look at there.
Yeah. Well,
See,
didn't you know laundry detergent?
This is why we use borax here on the farm, is because the rats get into the barn. So you take the borax and you take a bowl of peanut butter and you stick it in the microwave. And you put the borax in the peanut butter and you stir it up. And then you put peanut butter balls out there in the barn. The rats eat them, and the borax will literally kill the rats.
Yeah.
Yep.
And borax is cheap. You can get it at the dollar store, and it keeps the rat population down outdoors and all that. And you don't have a problem with the barn. And you know, if you run out of laundry detergent, you always got some borax laying around. It'll wash your clothes too.
Yep.
You got.
But see, this chick must have like the cleanest insides.
That's even gross.
Or
fleas and carpet. Yep. There's 1,000 different uses for borax.
So what if she? Here's my question then: if it'll kill rats and it'll kill mice and it'll kill fleas, I'm not done. Let me finish my thought, pushy. Okay. If that's the case, what if she had a tapeworm? Would it kill the tapeworm? Does anybody have an answer for this?
No.
Well, I mean, it's a fair question.
Well, if she had a tapeworm, where'd she get it?
Probably from something she ate.
That's why we have cats. See, out here in the country along these creeks, the
Wonder if
rats
she
that
burns it
run
bubbles.
around out here are as big as cats. So we count more on the red-tailed hawks to take care of the rats.
Yeah.
Redman is to be vacuumed up right away. Yeah. You can actually use borax or laundry detergent when you're making slime. Actually, they found something that if you play with slime too often, you can actually get sick because of the borax that's in it.
True.
Because it seeps into your skin after a while. What up, Delilah?
What
Let's,
up?
Or Dilla, sorry. Dilla's guppies.
Like they sell, it's called boric acid. It's for killing insects.
Yep.
You can get insulation treated with it, and it is a derivative of borax. It's basically finely ground laundry soap powder.
Yep. Yep.
You can get the blow-in insulation treated with it for insect problems in homes and things like that, termites, all kinds of different things.
Wow.
So I imagine if it kills all that many things, it probably kill a human too. So she's gonna get a borax pill one of these days, and
well, she'll probably get some kind of poisoning from it, and it'll just slowly kill her over time. It doesn't say in the story. It doesn't say, but like I said, she was featured on TLC's Strange Addiction. So I mean, it's very possible that it could be real. But again, even though they're featured on a show, those shows don't always fact check. And you find out later that such and such was wrong or a lie or whatever, right? So you never know. Stop making slime. I was having bad reaction to the borax. Yeah, that happens from time to time. And sorry, Dila, I did mess up the name. I'm sorry. What's up, Green Street? How's it going? All right, so on to the next one, guys. Woman eats pottery, then moves on to cigarette ashes. How do you go from eating pottery to cigarettes? Not even just cigarettes, but cigarette ashes.
That's fucked
the
up.
pottery is bad for you, but at least the cigarette ashes, once they're burned, they're sterile. They won't hurt you.
Yeah.
You can eat as much as the cigarette ashes as you want. Might not taste real good, but the carbon from it is actually good for your health. And the ashes are sterile, so it's not like there's going to be any kind of germs on them.
This is true. So this woman is Bianca, who also appeared on TLC's My Strange Addiction. She's been eating pottery for up to 150 hours a month. She'll eat pottery. How do you even time something like that? Like, today's the day I gotta eat my pottery. Somebody give me that vase over there. Like, seriously? She keeps a stash in her bra. Now, I don't know about you, but as a female, I use my bra to hold things, okay, like my phone or like money or something like that. But I couldn't imagine having pieces of pottery stuffed in my bra. Maybe that's just me.
That's a bust.
The pottery isn't always gritty enough for her, though, and 4 years ago started eating cigarette ashes. She likes the gritty feel of them and the way they dissolve on her tongue. Weirdly enough, she doesn't smoke, but her sister does, so she's always waiting around for her sister's ashtray to eat up her favorite snack. Bianca's sister, Amika, was put in an awkward position. She was disgusted by her sister's habit and tries to discourage it, but hiding them or grabbing them from her while trying to maintain a close relationship with her. I don't, seriously, I don't know how to take that. They may be sterile, and pottery, I noticed someone, Dila was like, well, the clay in pottery has minerals in it. I don't care if it's sterile. I don't care if it's got minerals in it.
Yeah, cigarette ashes taste like shit, but they're not really that gritty.
What are you doing?
I had to try it.
I fucking eat cigarette acid. Oh my god.
What
Savage.
the blue moon hell did you just do?
Ghost just tried cigarette ashes.
Yeah, I can't do that job.
Why?
It's in Alberta.
Oh.
Try it
Oh my god. Yes, guys. Check out the links. You'll see the links that are being dropped by the sharpshooter. You'll see other mods dropping links from time to time as well, guys. Check out merch. Oh, Ghost, why haven't you been on me about updating the merch? I have to get more merch out.
And
I
get more
haven't
merch
done
out, JoJo.
Thanks a lot, Ghost. Thanks a lot. I've been slacking a lot lately. I can't believe you. I'm actually astounded that you just tried ashes. I want to see you do it again because I kind of missed you doing it. I just saw you holding the ashtray. Do it again. I'll highlight you this time.
Don't make me sick.
See the ashes?
Hang on 1 second. You got to do again. Yep, right
You
there.
gonna make me do it again?
Yep, do it again.
You really don't have a whole lot of taste to it, but I mean, it's.
Give us your professional
That's how
take
they
on
pull
it.
you in. Don't do it.
We need your professional take on it. Brian, I think I need coffee. Just watching him do that just kind of made my stomach turn.
You want coffee?
Yeah.
I mean, they pretty much dissolve like instantly on your
The sad
tongue.
part
really.
is Ghost is the one eating the ashes. And I'm sitting
Well,
here.
I also have a mint in my mouth too. So
I'm
like,
sitting
cover-
here going, I can taste that. And I'm not eating the ashes. But I can taste
Yeah,
it.
okay. Now here's the thing, and Dennis, I see what you're saying there. You just got, blah blah blah. When you do survival training, okay, they will teach you that in order to keep healthy and not get sick out there, like drinking water from a creek or anything like that, you have to take in so much carbon a day. And what you do when you take a couple of charred pieces of wood, and you take the dark charred pieces of wood, and you get it and you grind it up, and you actually put that in your food and you eat it. And that gets the carbon into your system. It helps keep you from getting sick because the carbon filters out a lot of the bad stuff that, you might drink in from, a watershed or just out of a creek bed or whatever. So it's not like the first time I've eaten ash.
Well, no, but listen.
For you. It's actually sterile and, it doesn't taste the greatest, but in a survival situation, it does help out. So,
Are you trying to survive right now?
I'm just trying to survive every day.
But a burnt cigarette ash tastes totally different than burnt wood. You know what I mean?
So let me get this straight. A girl that eats her own scabs, a person that eats furniture, a person that eats coins and hair, and now ashes.
No, she eats pottery and ashes.
Now, depending on the coin, I mean, if you got fillings and you bite down on a coin, you can bite down on a car key and get that twinge,
Yeah.
like foil, like aluminum foil. Oh man.
Oh, that hurts. It hurts so bad.
Mhm.
It hurts really bad. Okay, so here's one for you. Now, Ghost, you need to go to the bathroom, and I need you to get this item, okay? I need you to go get some TP. And I need TP, toilet paper.
TP.
Yep, TP, toilet paper. And you need to eat a piece of this toilet paper and tell us what the texture's like.
No more. No.
Because this woman
Okay.
eats toilet paper for the texture. And she started doing it around age 12.
Paper and things like that as kids. I mean, you grab a little corner and chew it up and spit wads or whatever,
Yeah,
So
but
everybody
you
knows what paper tastes like. But toilet paper is specifically designed to break down in water very easily. So you wouldn't even have to chew it, I wouldn't think. You just roll it around with your tongue.
I guess it all depends which it is.
Now, what if someone ate the pens?
Ew.
right?
Gross.
That'd be kind of gross.
Paper, does that mean she doesn't have to wipe her ass when she shits?
I don't know.
That's
I mean, technically, when you think about it, it should come out clean.
Was it used toilet paper?
Well, I have to get to the story. We haven't even gotten to the story. We're already jumping to theories. Okay, so she appeared on the Tyra. She appeared on the Tyra Banks show as well. Okay, this chick started eating toilet paper around age 12 when her mom wouldn't let her and her brothers get a drink of water. They would go into the bathroom and put water on toilet paper, then suck out the water. She became addicted to toilet paper itself and now eats a whole roll a day. She likes the way it dissolves on her tongue and blocks her airway before she swallows it. She eats toilet paper while she's sitting on the toilet, and she sits there for 20 minutes eating toilet paper. And this is a quote directly from her. "My legs go numb," she says. My roommate, her roommate, Latoya, was also on the show to report that she hadn't gone number 2 for over a month. The toilet paper in her body was stopping her intestines. So the toilet paper was actually stopping her from shitting.
See, okay, I'm gonna call that one fake. The simple fact that like I said, toilet paper is designed to break apart in water. So once you take it into your stomach, and again, that's water. Once it hits the stomach acid in your stomach, it's going to dissolve that toilet paper almost instantly.
Okay, but she's eating 1 roll of toilet paper per day. Per day. So an entire roll of toilet paper, and if she's buying 2-ply rolls, and they're the double rolls, and she's eating 1 of those a day?
I don't know.
I mean,
I'm gonna call that one fake.
It's fucking disgusting.
Like I said, she was on the Tyra Banks show too.
That'd be like me taking this big roll of toilet paper and eating it all.
Yeah. Stand-up comedian from Ohio eats glass. I'm sure you've heard of him.
I can call up Jerry Springer and say I married my cousin and we got 3 kids together, but that doesn't make it true. You know what I mean?
This is what I'm saying, though. This is what I'm saying.
I agree with Redman. Hell nah to the nah.
Hey, listen, out of all the things I've heard people eat on these stories tonight, toilet paper would probably be the least of my worries. I would gladly eat toilet paper.
Right? As long as it wasn't used toilet paper.
But explain to me, like, it almost sounds like she has a fetish because she says she likes how it blocks her airways just before she swallows it. I'm not even shitting you. Ha! I'm not shitting you. Sorry. I'm not shitting you. She literally said that. She likes the texture. She likes how it melts on her tongue. And she likes how it blocks her airways before she swallows it.
I would too, Redman. I'd rather eat my scabs.
Really? Why? At least toilet paper's clean.
At least your scabs fucking dissolve.
So does toilet paper. Put it in your mouth.
No.
Actually, the toilet paper would dissolve a lot easier than the scab would.
Right? Right? That's the thing. Now, here's one. Like I said, Ghost, you must have heard of this because it comes from Ohio. Stand-up comedian from Ohio eats glass. 27-year-old stand-up comedian from Wooster, Ohio, recently appeared on TLC's My Strange Addiction because he eats glass. While you've taken his word for it, he says it gives him a warm, tingly feeling inside. Yeah, that's probably the blood from internal bleeding. Just saying. Watch him bite into a champagne glass and break light bulbs. He says there isn't much of a taste to the glass, but he enjoys the gritty texture of it. Even the sounds of him chewing makes... What? sounds awful in his head, but he enjoys them.
Like
He's been eating glass for 4 years and has already consumed 250 light bulbs, 100 glasses in 4 years.
Imagine what that's doing to his insides.
That's just it. What is it doing to his insides?
Because that doesn't
that's
involve
exactly
anything.
it, because literally, and when I say when I tell you this is from inside knowledge, okay? A coroner, when he does an autopsy and he takes the contents of the stomach out, it either has to go into a porcelain bowl or a glass bowl.
There's people too that swallow swords whole.
It will not eat glass or porcelain.
Mm-hmm.
So literally, he has to pass those glass shards.
Mm-hmm.
Darwin.
Darwin says, I'd rather eat ass before glass. I think it's real because I've heard of the story of people eating glass. Now, this is the thing, okay? He originally got this idea from books that he had been reading. So, like, he's a performer. So not only does he do stand-up comedy, but he does, like, the sword swallowing and stuff like that. So he got his ideas from that. Now, it does not say if any doctors have checked him out. It does not say if he's had any problems or anything like that.
Would that stop him from
Now, here's
shitting?
the thing with that, too. If you go to, like, a magician shop or, like, a professional magician shop, you can get fake light bulbs, fake stemware that's made basically out of sugar, okay?
Yeah.
And it
Sugar
looked
glass.
just the same as a glass.
Yes.
So with that being said, I'm going to say it was fake.
But see, this is the catch. TLC, when they had him on the show, tested the glasses. They were actual glass.
Would that stop him from shitting?
I don't know, but he would have to pass that through his system.
Would it rip his ass out?
It would cause tiny cuts. I would assume that passing it through that way would cause fissures. For anyone who doesn't know what that is, it's like tiny rips in your anal cavity. Really? I'm doing a show and you want me to look at Netflix right now?
No.
Why are you even on panel if you're not even gonna like join in? He's over here.
Okay.
His earbuds are out of his ears and he's like surfing Netflix.
I can still hear it.
And pass class, no bullshit. It's not fake. All they do is chew it up, bro. I can see them chewing it up. I would think it would cut the shit out of the inside of their mouth when they are chewing it up. Especially the roof of their mouth, the palate.
Mm-hmm. Their gums.
Yeah. And,
and if they have gaps in their teeth, I mean that stuff would get stuck in there, like in between their teeth.
And eventually, if there's a piece of glass stuck in the...
It'll cause an infection.
Yeah.
Well, not only that, I mean, they used recycled glass to make sandpaper in like China and places like that. Okay. Yep. So basically when you're grinding that on your teeth, you're literally sanding your teeth down. I mean, if he's been doing it for as many years as he claims to have been doing it now or whatever, you would think his teeth would be right down to the gums by now. I mean, that'd be just like taking a orbital sander and holding it on your teeth. You know?
That's true.
There's no amount of enamel that's going to hold up to something like that. You know what I'm saying?
True, Dennis.
Glass will tear you a new ass. Pregnant school teacher Kirsten eats chalk and chalk dust.
Yeah.
She uses what?
I could see that being true.
Yeah.
Now, here's the thing. She uses her teacher prep period to eat chalk and chalk dust that accumulates on her chalkboard or in her room. So if she has like too much chalk, she'll just eat it. On the show, she was on Tyra Banks. Okay. On the show, she had gotten cravings for cornstarch and baby powder when she was pregnant with her first baby in 2004. She put it on her hand and licked it off. She told her husband and her family, or she hasn't told her husband and family, sorry, and doesn't do it in front of her students because she's really ashamed of her habit, which now is on national television. So how could you be that ashamed? Yeah. She also has experimented with powdered bathroom cleaner Comet while pregnant, but luckily she didn't like the taste of it. Okay, so this, and for lack of better terms, this bitch not only eats chalk, but she tried freaking Comet while she was pregnant. I mean, it's bad enough to eat that stuff.
If you've ever used Comet, like when you're shaking it out in the tub and things like that, and that dust gets up there, you can taste the Comet.
Yeah.
It has a copper taste to it almost. And that's just from shaking it out and getting the dust in the air and breathing it in. You know, you can taste it, you know.
Yeah. But have a good night, Walker family. I did see your message. Hey, Alyssa, what's up? Sorry, go ahead.
Like, that'd be gross.
Yeah, I don't know. I knew a kid in school that ate chalk. I've heard of women craving it when they were pregnant, but I've never heard of pregnant women actually eating it. And Candy Kiss has a phobia of chalk. I did not know that. I did not know that at all.
She's scared of it.
Mm-hmm. But Comet, why? Why would you want to try Comet? Especially pregnant. Like, you know that's a chemical to begin with.
And you're putting it in.
And you're putting it into your system while you're carrying a child.
That's horrible.
Now, here's how she describes her cravings and addiction. She compares it to a craving of someone walking past a bakery and smelling fresh baked bread.
Oh, there is no way it would smell like that.
No.
So, as Ghost was saying, you get that smell and dust coming up from the tub. Even just dropping it in there. And she tried it on her tongue. That's gross. That's enough to make you die even. Like, and pregnant? That's just retarded.
Well, and this is the thing. Now, that was the 10th story, okay? But here's the thing. I just don't understand, like, I don't understand people. I just don't. Okay, that's just plain and simple. But Comet of all things, and dish detergent and hand soap, and I mean, these people clearly have never been punished like the old school way by their parents.
Right?
I don't know about you, but after having soap in my mouth when I was a kid, I don't ever want soap in my mouth again.
Yeah.
You know?
Teaspoon dish liquid.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Teaspoon dish liquid.
Yep. They haven't made Comet since 1970. Who uses Comet? You can get Comet up here still.
Yep.
Yeah, we still have Comet around here.
Mm-hmm.
You can find Comet at dollar stores.
Mm-hmm. Mom used it in the 90s. Like, I don't get it. Like, now I do know which ones are fake and which ones are real. I'm going to tell you this. You're going to be shocked about the amount of real versus fake. Because some of it, just wow. Just wow. I'm actually, I want to know what everybody's take is on these stories.
I think there's only 2 of them that's fake.
You think
the rest of them are real?
You think there's only 2 of them that's fake?
Maybe 4.
Possibly 3.
Which ones?
I know the coin. I'm going to say the coin one.
You're cutting
the glass eater. I'm going to say.
You're glitching.
Am I still cutting
out?
Yeah,
you're glitching.
Damn it, man.
You're using OBS tonight, aren't you?
A little bit, but that should be. My CPU is only at 30%, so
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
that's it's got to be the internet itself.
Okay, so the coin one you're saying is fake. Anaki's saying the coin and the comet one have to be fake.
I'm gonna say, what was it? The coin one? I don't know about the comet one. The comet one might be real.
Yeah.
I'm the comet one might be real. The laundry soap chick? Yeah.
Now,
I
keep
don't
in
think the
mind.
glass.
Sorry, go ahead.
I don't think the glass one is real.
Now, keep in mind, the laundry detergent one, she's not eating like large amounts. She's dipping her finger in and licking it. So she's only doing that once in the morning, you know? So it's not like she's getting a mass amount.
I'm going to say that the coin one is definitely not real. That's the one I'm most sure about.
Yeah, I agree.
You agree, the coin one?
The coin one's fake.
You
There's
would
no
die if
way.
you ate comet, wouldn't you? Well, I mean, I don't think you would die if you ate like a small amount, like, you know what I mean? Because there's poison control, there's ways to get that stuff out of your system. I can't see a baby surviving it, but again, it doesn't say how much she ate, like how much she tried. You know? And
Yeah.
these,
I mean, and that's like the coin one. I've known of kids who have swallowed coins and then passed them out.
Mhm.
So one coin isn't gonna hurt you, but $600 worth of coins, and he didn't pass any out.
No,
Okay,
they took
600
some. You didn't hear the whole story then.
They took some
They
out.
took
Well-
some of them out,
Okay.
but they didn't catch the bulk of it. And when they went in to get the rest of it, what they thought was the rest of it, a small batch, he also had needles in his stomach. They didn't say what kind of needles, but he had needles in his stomach and necklaces.
Yeah, and he had been swallowing this stuff for how long to accumulate $650 worth in his belly?
Let's just go back and check the facts.
A couple years probably.
I mean, you don't just
Over
sit down
a
there
10-year period.
and start. Over a 10-year period? Yeah, that's
Over a
fake.
10-year period.
Yeah, you ain't gonna sit there with coins in your belly for 10 years and not shit some of them out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, like I said, doctors had removed coins during different visits, but they didn't get all of them.
I still think it's fake. Still think it's fake.
I
10-year
can
period,
give-
he had heavy metal poisoning.
Okay, so I'm going to do a recap for people that are coming in that didn't hear all the stories, okay? The very first story was a woman who was addicted to eating the foam out of couch cushions. She's eating 7 sofas, 7 sofas a year, okay, over a 21-year span. Now, she's got 5 kids. Not only is she eating it, but she's putting this into the food that she's serving not only her kids, but guests when she has people over for dinner. Okay?
Oh.
That's story number 1. Second story is a vegetarian girl who purposely scratches her head and makes herself bleed so she can create scabs so she can pick the scabs and eat them.
I'm gonna say true and true.
True.
The next one is a teenager that had a 10-pound hairball surgically removed from her stomach. She had been eating the hair over 5 years. So she's been chewing on her hair for 5 years and eating it.
Right.
I'm gonna say
Then,
true.
after that one, was the coin one that we were just discussing. So a man, 62-year-old Frenchman, used his stomach as a piggy bank, and he would actually like.
Oh, you didn't say he was French. Oh, that changed the whole dynamics
did.
of the thing, man. He's
I
French.
did say he was
That
French.
explains it. No.
I said 62-year-old Frenchman. I told you that at the beginning. Over the course of 10 years, swallowed 350 francs and new euro coins totaling $650. And he would steal coins from his family and friends when he visited them to save for snacks. Okay? That's the coin one.
gross.
Then we had a woman who craves baby powder and was eating, where is it? 52-year-old woman from Queens craving baby powder. She started craving this at 30 years old. She would eat a handful of baby powder as an after breakfast snack.
Disturbing, but I could see where that could be true.
Yeah. 19-year-old addicted to laundry detergent and hand soaps. So this teenager was dipping her finger into dry laundry detergent, taking it out and licking it every morning. This is what she did every morning. And she would also, when she washed her hands or showered, she would like chew chunks off of like the soap. I don't know why. It didn't say. That's just her addiction. It comforts her and makes her feel clean. Like I said, she's got to have the cleanest insides ever.
I'm going to say that's fake.
The next one is a woman who eats pottery. Okay? She eats pottery and cigarette ashes. She actually stores pieces of pottery in her bra, and it wasn't gritty enough for her, so she started stealing her sister's ashes from her cigarette. So like she'd take the ashtrays and like eat the ashes.
And see, this is one that and this is why I think it's fake. I actually tried cigarette ashes, and they're not gritty. They are not gritty. And if the pottery wasn't gritty enough, that's why she went to cigarette ashes. Look, cigarette ashes, not gritty, not harmful.
You don't know if she's eating them in like handfuls. I mean, you eat them in handfuls, you know, you might get a little bit grit. Who knows? Maybe her version of what she's looking for in gritty is different.
Okay, with the cigarette ashes, if you did a handful, it'd be like doing the cinnamon challenge.
Yeah, I'm not denying that. I don't eat ashes, so I'm not denying that. Next one.
That one's fake. Just because I tested it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, Ghost did actually eat ashes live tonight, guys.
Twice.
Yeah, 3 times, didn't you?
No, twice.
Okay, twice. Yeah, so there you go. Twice.
I watched it.
Woman eats toilet paper is the 8th story. Okay. And she likes it because of the texture, how it melts on her tongue, and how it suffocates her before she swallows it.
Oh.
Now, her story is a little different, though. She started eating it because her mother wouldn't let them have water right away. So they would go into the bathroom, soak toilet paper, and, like, suck the water out of the toilet paper. So that's how she got addicted to the toilet paper. Now she eats it. Next one, which is the 9th story, is a stand-up comedian from Ohio who eats glass. He has gone through 250 light bulbs and 100 glasses. Okay? Keep in mind, all these people, all these stories... You think that one's fake? All these stories have been featured on other TV... Like, they've been on TV shows. Okay? And I will tell you which are fake and which aren't. And then the 10th and final one was the pregnant school teacher who craves chalk dust and tried Comet while she was pregnant.
That one's real. Because it was on the news.
I want to say that one's true.
It was on the news.
Tried it, but didn't like it, remember?
Yeah, she tried the Comet. She didn't like the Comet, though. I think they're all true, but the coin one. That was from Candy. City Girl says fake. I'm not which one. Oh, hold on. I'm getting all this in. Still say coin one is fake. Comet one is fake. All these people are sickos. That was Hanaki. See, Ghost's big thing with the couch eater is he wouldn't want to eat someone's filtered farts. That was his only concern. He'll eat ashes for you guys live. I tried to get him to eat a piece of toilet paper, but he wouldn't do it. But he definitely will not eat filtered farts, just so you know. So, I know it's a little early, but I'm going to do it anyway because I'm kind of tired tonight, and my throat's still kind of sore from last night, so.
I'll try some Comet on that. It'll work out real nice.
Shut the fuck up. You're an asshole.
Oh, yeah.
The laundry soap soothe the throat a little bit, you know.
Spoon.
Coat suit.
Just a
like
spoonful
Pepto.
of laundry helps some medicine
Really?
go down.
He's over here singing Mary Poppins. Telling me a spoonful of laundry detergent will help the medicine go down. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to start from the bottom.
Okay,
The school teacher one,
real.
believe it or not, is real.
Bam.
The school teacher one is real. Okay? The glass eater actually is real. He was also featured on Guinness when they had the Guinness TV show. He does not do it as often anymore. He has sought out medical advice and whatnot because he did have internal bleeding I think they said the very first time and the third time that he did do it. And he's only does it for performances. So it's not like a daily thing. When he was starting to do it, he was going through so much because he was trying to, he calls it a craft, I call it retardation, but to each their own. He was trying to hone in on his craft, so to speak.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
The lady who eats toilet paper.
True.
No, it's fake.
I wouldn't eat it.
It's fake. Well, no one asked you to eat it, Brian.
Yeah, I kind of had a figure. I kind of figured that the toilet paper one was fake, but I thought
It is fake. Now, here's the thing. Oh my god, my throat strikes tonight.
Like I said, toilet paper is made to dissolve as soon as it gets wet, basically.
Well, the thing is the backstory is true. Okay, her and her brothers did suck water off toilet paper because of their mother. Okay, but she never got addicted to eating the toilet paper. That habit of getting water and using the toilet paper to do it is her habit. So she doesn't eat it. She only uses it, I guess you could say, in lieu of a cup. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
So toilet paper is fake.
Well, again, she's not getting the water out of the toilet.
Yeah.
You know.
Now, the woman that eats pottery and cigarette ashes, that is real.
Ha!
That is real. She has actually been on numerous shows, okay? And she does eat it, and they have since gotten her psychiatric help. Because eating too much of the ashes can actually be very harmful to your body. That combined with the actual pottery, not good for you. It's like eating glass shards. The way that it breaks down. The 19-year-old that was addicted to laundry soap and hand soap.
Yeah.
That actually is part real, part fake. So the laundry soap she always wanted to try, she never actually got a chance to try. But she did go down into the laundry room and sniff the box and think about doing it, but instead would not do it, go back upstairs to her room, shower, and eat chunks off of her bars of soap.
Why would you even think about doing it?
It reminded, the smell of the laundry detergent reminded her of her mother who had passed away. So it was a comfort thing for her.
Don't touch it and think about doing it. Don't think about doing it.
The lady that ate baby powder, she craved baby powder and was addicted to baby powder, was real.
I'm going to say it's true.
Yep, it was real.
Yep.
It was real, and she hasn't seeked help for it. She still does it. Now, I'm going to leave you in suspense because I'm going to skip the coin one. The teenager that had 10-pound hairball removed. Much love, Redman. Thanks for coming in. Had the 10-pound hairball removed. Half real, half fake. And I say that because, yes, she chewed her hair. But she wasn't doing it while she was awake. So she was doing this while she slept.
Okay.
She was sleepwalking and doing it?
No, she was laying in bed. Like, you know how when you do things, you sleep and you don't know what you're doing, right? Like, for Brian, we'll use Brian for instance, because that motherfucker is hell to sleep next to. Okay, I'm not even kidding you. He sleeps sideways. We tried getting like an extra large king size bed, and that motherfucker finds a way to take up the bed every time. Okay.
You talk about me.
He also punches in his sleep. He kicks in his sleep. I do the same thing. I've actually punched myself in the face and woke myself up from punching myself in the face. So you know how you do weird things in your sleep like that? Well, she was eating her hair.
Yeah, I have a tendency to like pick scabs off my head and eat them while I'm
Ew.
sleeping.
I got that chip out of my tooth.
She's actually sleeping when she's eating her hair. So she did have the hairball removed, but it wasn't something that she was doing like while she was awake and conscious.
Yeah.
So it was a nightly occurrence. And they actually hold on one second. They actually found out that why she was doing it was stress related. So for whatever reason, because it doesn't get into what she was stressed about or anything like that, for whatever reason, she was so stressed at night, she was eating her hair. The vegetarian that eats her own scabs. I am sad to say this, but it's real.
Ew.
Yeah.
Bad feeling.
It's real. And she still does it. Even after seeing psychiatrists, seeing multiple doctors, she still does it. The only thing they are worried about is she's doing it so often, she's actually leaving craters in her skin on her head. They're not healing properly because she won't leave them alone. A lady that eats 7 couches a year, feeds it to her kids and family, that is real.
I was going to say, I'm going to bet that one's real.
Yep, the couch thing is real.
That's gross.
Would you like to come over to her house for dinner sometime, Brian?
Hey, Ghost.
We're having filtered fart.
Ghost said, Brian, would you like to go over to her house for dinner sometime? They're having filtered fart.
Fuck that. Mom, you go over, Ghost.
He says you're more than welcome to go over, Ghost.
You can't beat her meatloaf.
You can't beat her meatloaf. I'm telling you, by the time you're done her meatloaf, you'll be stuffed. Okay. And so are you guys, I want to hear everyone's, I've heard some people say, coin's real, the coins are fake, you'll die of this, you'll die of that. That's the only story left, guys. Are you all set in your answers?
Coins.
It's extra fluffy and light. Oh my god. Any more guesses? Redman saying the coin is real. Oh, Candy is saying
He's the only
nope.
one.
Candy's saying fake. I think the coin is real. That was City Girl.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. Are those your final answers?
You done, Bugs?
You don't want to change it, Ghost? Becky's saying it's real. Sharpshooter saying real. Aniki saying fake. Oh, yep, final. So those are the final answers. Now, I will tell you what all these have in store or in common, okay? When I tell you. It is real, believe it or not.
What?
The man that eats coins.
What?
Now, the amount of coins. The amount of coin, okay, was the amount in total. It was not the amount that was taken out all at once. Okay. The only reason he
Let me explain why I came to the conclusion that I did. Okay. When I was about 16 or 17, I had a next door neighbor that lived down the road from us, whose daughter had had surgery, and the doctor had left a pair of hemostats inside
Mm-hmm.
of her. Big malpractice lawsuit.
Now, what
Super
part
large
did they leave it in?
malpractice law. She was having a cesarean. So, yeah, they was putting her back together and forgot to take out the hemostats.
Yeah, but it wasn't actually in her stomach. It was external to her stomach.
Oh, it was inside of her body.
Yeah, in her body, but I'm saying it was not in her stomach.
No, it was in her body.
Yeah.
And stainless steel.
Mm-hmm.
But with the hemostats, they're like a nickel plating.
Uh-huh.
You know, this was back in the mid 80s that this happened. Late 80s.
But this story,
and she ended up she went septic on them because of it, and they had to remove the hemostats. She had problems, medical problems, the rest of her life because of it. And it messed her whole body up because, you know, and this is a pair of hemostats. This is surgical equipment, not coins. Coins, you have nickel, you have cadmium, you have all kinds of different metals depending on what coin it is. And some metals are more volatile to the human anatomy than others. I mean, literally, my mother got heavy metal poisoning from working in an aluminum factory and just handling aluminum. So you can actually take in the metals through your skin. Other than ingesting the coin, you can take those metals. If you work with metals a lot, you can take the metals in through your skin. Same with lead or anything else. And get metal.
Yeah, but again, look at the time. Back then, it wasn't the same as it is now. You know what I mean? So the metals in that are everything. The way we do everything now is different. Right down to like how they plate metal and stuff like that. But there is an actual term for it. I'm going to butcher it again, so bear with me. Acuphagia. Okay? It's the condition, and it's also part of the pica condition as well. Which is, okay, so the acuphagia or phagia is people who crave metal or coin, or they need some kind of metal substance in their body. And it's usually because their body is missing a nutrient. So they're getting that nutrient from the coin or the metal or whatever they're ingesting in that kind of genre. The pica is people who crave things that are non-nutrient to the body. That's what all these stories have in common. Everything these people are craving don't really give nutrients. But the metal itself, for the guy that's eating the coins, gives a mineral that his body is missing.
Well, it's like the one they had on the TV show the other day. The lady she craved salt so badly that if she seen a pile of rock salt on the side of the road, she'd go and pick it up and be eating the rock salt off the road.
Oh,
she was eating the Himalayan salt out of her salt lamp on the show. She's like breaking off little pieces of like
that's
Himalayan salt crystals like this.
Yeah,
she was literally breaking off chunks and eating it on the show.
Yep. I've heard of it,
but
it's really messed up. I don't know why people do it, but the coin one, like I said, was real. They've had other people, like I said, there was an Indian guy, like an East Indian guy on Guinness Book of World Records years ago on the TV show who was eating coins. And he would do it.
I hope you're right one of these days and hand him a handful of 50-cent pieces. There, take on this silver dollar.
You coming over for dinner? What are we having? 50 cents. Jeez. Oh my god. I really hope everyone enjoyed the show tonight. I know it's a little early to end, but like I said, I'm tired today and my throat is killing me. But I do great stories, but gross. Yeah. I think, I don't know. This hasn't really been the grossest one yet. I still think the woman who ate her husband was the grossest, even though that was the fake story. I still think that was the grossest story. And there's still so many questions about that story. So many questions.
I thought you were going to come up with something like people eating their boogers on the daily, or earwax, or just something just gross and out of the ordinary like that, chewing on their toenail. And,
the thing is I did come across that. But I was like, do I really want to do that tonight? Like, I couldn't stomach it.
The earwax?
Yeah, there's people that eat earwax.
That's gross.
Yeah, there's people that chew their own toenails and eat them. Yeah, I personally wouldn't want to put my foot anywhere near my mouth. Not that I could anymore, but
that's gross.
You know, there's people that actually. Did you hear about that study years ago? Okay, and this blows my mind that people waste money on studies like this. They did a study, and I think it was Harvard that did this study.
Yeah, Harvard.
Brian, you don't even know what I'm talking about.
Do so.
Yeah. Yeah. Harvard. Yeah.
I'm just really tired.
Yeah.
I'm tired from last night. Brian streamed last night, so
Stanford.
I'm tired of that. But anyways, they did a study. They wasted $40,000 on a study to prove that eating your own boogers improves your immune system.
That's nasty.
Actually, it actually makes sense though, because like, okay, the hairs in your nose that catches those things and keeps them from going into your system is blocking out like all kinds of bad stuff.
Yep.
So when they eat their boogers, they're exposing their bodies to that bad stuff and building up an immunity to it because of it.
Yeah.
And that's just the same as like they say now, if you wash your hands too much and you're constantly using hand sanitizers, you don't go outside when the pollen's flying, and you know you're blocking yourself from the exposure.
You're gonna get sick.
So that the next season you're going to be that much more susceptible to colds, flu season, allergies, because you're not building up an immunity to it. You're not being exposed enough. Now, when we was kids, I can remember sitting out in mud puddles and playing with Matchbox cars. You don't let your kids do that now,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, see, and this is the thing is, how many times do you, well, you wouldn't because your kids are all older now, or at least I hope you wouldn't. But you may have to do this with Olivia. Yeah. You tell your kids, don't pick your nose and eat it. Kids, for whatever reason, do it all the freaking time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But they proved a study that it's good for you. So now do you tell your kid not to do it? Or do you let them do it? Like, you know what I mean? I personally say don't. That's gross. But it is what it is. But it was proven. They spent $40,000 proving this.
What?
Yeah. $40,000. $40,000 to let like a room full of people sit there, pick their nose, and eat it. Just to watch.
Look, they could have given me half that money out. I could have told them it was true. I mean, you got to think today, though. I mean, the kids today, they're less exposed to the elements outside because they're spending more times on the computers, more time on their Xboxes, more time. I mean, when we was kids, we didn't have that stuff. We was out riding bikes. We was playing baseball or football in the middle of the street. We was wrecking bikes, had skin knees.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I couldn't even tell you. I don't even remember any of my kids ever having a skin knee from wrecking their bicycle, honestly. Man, I skinned up my knees all the time. You know, that chain pops off and then you go, and you go flying off, whatever,
When the chain whipped you in the back of the leg, that hurt.
Yeah, when the chain hit you in the back of the leg. My favorite is sharp spikes that were on the actual foot pedals, and your foot would slip off if you were like out riding in the rain. Your foot would slip off and it'd spin back around and hit you right in the shin. Oh.
Yeah. That would leave you
You'd
chunky.
be riding a bike with flip flops on and blow out your flip flop.
Yep.
Yep.
Remember?
Can't like getting stuck in it.
Just trying to run in flip flops and biting the dust. Think about it.
Yeah.
Another one rides a bus.
Like I don't know. The world's changing too much, and it makes no sense to me. But I mean, I say that as we're all sitting on YouTube, but honestly, it's true.
Remember just picking up bikes and jumping on them and riding barefoot, and then somebody left you the 10-speed, and they had the fucking metal foot things that would like stick to the treads on your shoe, and you were barefoot. Remember those?
Yep.
Oh,
God, I hate those.
They hurt.
They hurt so bad.
Mm-hmm.
Like
the good old days.
Don't get me wrong. Phoenix and Star, like Falcon, we have to get him a new bike, but he doesn't have his bike yet because we have to go and get him a new one because he outgrew his other one. But the kids, like our kids, go out, ride bikes in the summertime and stuff like that. Phoenix he tried to jump a curb on his bike and actually split the bottom of his chin a few years back. So now he's got like a nice gnarly scar on the bottom of his chin. Star, the 1 year she was tobogganing and she hit a piece of dry concrete and went flying off her toboggan and smacked her head open. She had to get staples in for that. So
I broke the handlebars of the bike one time, lost control, and the bicycle hit the back end of a parked car. And I went flipping over the handlebars, landed on the concrete, and drove my bottom teeth through my lip.
Oh.
Like right here.
See, I didn't drive my teeth. When that happened to me, I was riding my bike with my brother on one of the side streets, and he called my name, and I turned my head to look at him behind me, and I went right into a parked car at the ass end, went over the hood, and smacked face first right on the concrete.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Back then, we didn't have knowledge for bicycles.
Yep.
Bobby tried that.
Tried what?
A bunny hop on a 10-speed.
Oh, bunny hop.
And the front tire flew off, and he went face first, and his teeth went through his front top lip.
Through his top lip?
Yep.
Did you hear that?
Ouch.
Yeah. I remember racing down the hill and my brakes going out and losing control of my bike and slamming into the chain link fence. I slammed into one of those so bad that I actually had a cut across my cheek from it. It was bad. I admit it. We all had some awesome childhood.
Right.
We did some cool stuff as kids, but I don't remember my childhood being all that great. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We took a lot of risks though when we were kids.
Yeah. But
coming down, riding the bike down the long ass hill and building a ramp at the bottom and just trying to get some air, and you end up getting like 4 or 5 feet of air and crashing the bike. And
Yeah.
I wanted to be Evil Knievel back then.
Mm-hmm.
Evil Knievel was the shit.
Or riding a skateboard.
Oh, I hated skateboards.
In an underground pavilion on the tables.
I hated skateboards. My brother was into skateboards, JB, and he was good at it. He tried to let me do it once, and I wound up on my ass.
The old strap-on steel-wheeled roller skates. Remember those?
See, that's what I was just going to say. I had a pair of roller skates, and the brake system on the front, not the metal ones. I did start out on the metal ones, but the shoe ones, okay?
Yeah.
The brake. Yeah. I went to brake going down a hill, and the freaking brake came right off of it. And I don't know what it is with me and brakes. I had shitty luck with brakes. It doesn't matter what I was riding or skating with. But it went off, and I literally went straight through traffic. I was literally just missed. I had to slam into a tree to get myself to slow down. I came to a stop by hugging a giant oak tree.
I had the old steel roller skates that the wheels were steel as well, and they were adjustable, so one size fit all. And they had leather strap that you would put around there. And if your foot came out of them, you about broke your ankle, or if you hit one of those cracks in the sidewalks, it would throw you.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yep. That shit hurts, man. Hey, RK, what's up? We're just getting ready to wrap up the show. We are talking about injuries caused by our childhood.
And when I was riding in the pavilion on the tables with that skateboard, I ended up nailing a crossbeam to the forehead.
Oh.
Yeah.
I still remember tobogganing with my brothers. And you remember those old wooden ones that sit like 3, 4, 5 people on them? You remember those ones?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We had one of those, and my older brother would sit in front. Then it was my other brother, that's only a couple of years older than me. And then I was at the end, and we went down this hill. My brother saw this giant boulder at the end of the hill. Both of the jackasses jumped off of the toboggan, left me on. I was like 6 years old. Left me on. I went head first into that boulder and busted my nose.
Mm.
Yeah. I came home covered in blood.
I love those sleds too.
What?
I used to love those sleds too. The ones, the metal sleds with the wooden boards, and you steer it left and right. It had the blade.
Yep.
Oh yeah, those things would move, buddy.
Oh man, I was so excited when they came out with GTs. My dad, we had a sledding party for my one brother because his birthday's in January. So like up here we get snow like crazy in January and February. Okay. So we're having his birthday party. My dad's like, okay, we're gonna go down. Again, I was like 7 years old. My dad decides, hey, you know what? You're not quite old enough to steer this thing. I'm like, all right, you know, being a kid, I trust my dad's steering because, hell, he drives a car. Why can't he drive a GT, right?
Yeah.
Well, this man had never driven a GT before because they were new. Okay, they were new to us. So he's used to leaning with the toboggans like, you know, like we all are. Well, he starts leaning and steering at the same time. We go off course, hit a jump, skid across the pond just to make it so the ass end of the GT is like teetering on the pond. Okay? And here's my dad rolled off of this thing, and I'm sitting there hoping to God that this thing doesn't go into the water. And he's laughing his ass off. I had an emergency.
Yep. I can remember taking off, going over behind one of the neighbors' garages. They had an old Oldsmobile hood over there. And we grabbed the Oldsmobile hood. We took it. There's a 6-lane highway that goes right through downtown Lansing. And one of them crosswalks, the big blue crosswalks, you had to go up the 2 flights of steps, go across the highway, and then back down 2 flights of steps. So here we are dragging an old Oldsmobile hood up over this catwalk and over to Oak Park. And Oak Park has got this giant freaking sledding hill. It's like perfect sledding hill in the wintertime.
Mm-hmm.
Here we are. There's like 8 or 9 of us on this car hood just flying down that fucking hill. It was so much fun.
I remember my dad doing things like that with us, getting old pieces of sheet metal and freaking he made it faster. He'd actually turn it over and he'd take soap and rub soap on it and wax and just like grease it up. So then he'd go out, build the snow jump for us and send us down on these. And I'm sorry, they were death traps. I look at them now, I'm like, how did I survive? Because like he would send us down these things and we would fly. Like, I mean, nothing like you have nowadays. But yet nowadays you get into the car with my dad and he's like, is your belt on? If it's not on, we're not moving. And it's like, okay, years ago, you didn't care if I had a belt on in the car. Like, you could sit in the back window.
I was 13 years old, and I'd leave the house at noon to take off riding on my bike, go down to a buddy's house, see if they wanted to go riding, and then we'd be all the way down by the Capitol, running around downtown on our bikes and like the boardwalk down at the river and everything else.
Yep.
As long as we were home, by the time the street lights came on,
yep,
we were good.
Yeah, we had the same rule.
Mom never knew where the hell I was at. I would be 10, 15 miles away in an hour or so. But as long as I got home before the streetlights came on.
Yeah, it was the same thing here. Like, I remember at 10 years old being able to ride my bike from the city we're in now. I'm not going to say it because, like I said, I don't want anyone knowing unless you're close with me. the city that we're in now, okay, I grew up in this town. So I would ride my bike from the farthest end of our city. About 45 minutes, there's another city, and you have to take a main highway. It was Highway 24 is the highway, okay? You have to take that highway. That highway literally goes forever. It can go, actually, I think it goes straight into Hamilton, okay? Anyways, my mom at 10 years old would let me ride my bike from our town into the next town. Like I said, 45-minute drive, and I'm doing this on a bike at 10 years old on a main highway. No sidewalks, riding on the highway. No cell phones back then, no pager. But nowadays, you can't even go, like, you can't even let your kid go down the street nowadays without some weirdo.
Yeah.
Well, now you have to worry about the meth heads, the shootouts. And,
Yep.
you know, how many pedophiles live in the area, and this and that and everything. And crazy.
Oh, it's completely insane. It's completely different. Like, don't get me wrong, I love our kids, but I'm terrified for them sometimes. I'm not terrified of what's going to happen to them, because anything happens to them, we can handle it, you know what I mean? But I'm terrified of going to jail for having to handle something, you know? Because that's what you get nowadays. You don't get the right to protect yourselves anymore. Not up here, anyway.
I can remember, and this, I want to say I was 17 or 18. We borrowed one of my buddy's dirt bikes and ran it out of gas in the middle of nowhere, out in the middle of the woods, propped it up against a tree and told it, hey, this is where the bike is. Well, a few years back, we was out hunting in that area, and that bike was still there, but the tree had grown up through it and lifted the bike up off the ground.
That's
so
hilarious.
The bike is a permanent fixture inside that tree now.
That's freaking
You never
funny.
went and get the bike. So the bike is still there. These days, I'm going to go back there again and get a picture of it. That bike will be in that tree forever now. It's like history.
Until someone cuts the tree down.
Right?
Or it falls down. One of the two. But guys,
it's out this holler, way back up in the woods, along a creek, up on the bank, about 30 feet up the bank from the creek, and we leaned against the tree there. There's a nice little deer path that comes down through there. We leaned it up against the tree, and now it's in the tree, literally in the tree. The tree has grown through, around it, and over it, and back together, and it's permanently fixed inside the tree over 25 years.
That's freaking crazy. It's amazing how that stuff happens, though. Well, guys, it is the end of the show. I want to thank everybody for coming. Like I said, I do apologize. I didn't have that much energy tonight. I wasn't like, woo, you know. I'm tired, man. About this time of the week, I start to get a little drained. But I do obviously want to thank Ghost and Brian for coming up. As you guys know, they are the co-hosts for the show. Brian has no choice. He lives with me, so I force him to do things he doesn't like to do. As you know, I'm such a horrible wife. I make him cower.
No.
I still can't get over that comment. I'm never gonna let that go. But yes, thank you, Sharpshooter, for dropping links. Thank you to all the mods that were dropping links and everything else, guys. We really appreciate it. We appreciate the donations that you guys get. Like I said, we have ordered some stuff. When it comes in, we will we'll let you know, and we'll do probably an unboxing video or something. But yeah, what do we got? We got tomorrow is Thursday. We got EVPs on Ghost Channel tomorrow with Brian and Ghost.
Yep.
9 o'clock Eastern.
Friday, I think Aniki and I are going to be kicking off a new show, and I think it's happening on her channel, but it's not going to be until later Friday. So like 10, 11 Eastern Standard Time, somewhere around there. Saturday, I don't know if Ghost, are you doing your support stream on Friday, or are you doing it Saturday this week?
You know what? I didn't do it at all last week. I
know.
was kind of going through some stuff. And, So I'm looking forward to doing it. Haven't decided yet whether it's going to be on Friday or Saturday, but it's going to be a long one, so be ready for it.
Okay. So yeah, watch out for that. I'm sorry, I don't mean to yawn, guys. I'm literally really tired tonight.
Well,
And
actually,
Sunday,
you know what? I just thought of something too. With the support stream, my in-laws are coming in this Friday, and they're going to be here all weekend. So
yeah, I forgot about that. You told me
might
about that
do
too.
that through the day while we're waiting on them to get in and get it out of the
Okay.
way, so that I have the weekend free. So
Sounds
probably
good.
earlier on in the day on Friday, if you guys aren't busy,
No.
and after the kids get home or whatever. You got the kids this weekend?
Yes, we got the
Okay.
kids this weekend. Yeah,
Okay.
we gotta get them.
So yeah.
5. Yeah, 5. So
Okay.
and I know
Friday.
Sunday, RK will be streaming. He streams twice on Sundays actually. So
Yeah, we got the great
Keep an eye
grandparents
out.
coming in to see.
nice. That'll be so nice. Have they met her yet?
Nope.
Aw.
That's gonna be
Go
adorable.
meet OG.
And I'm still waiting to hear when Dad is doing his monthly live stream. So when I hear about that, guys, I will let you guys know if you don't see it posted on his channel. So keep an eye and an ear out for that. And yeah, there might be some random streams in between there. And I think Brian is going to be doing some form of music stream once a week as well. I know last night he did YouTube's Got Talent. That's his new thing there. So yeah, if you guys want to go out, and like I said, that was inspired by Cab's stream last night, guys. So if you guys want to get up on panel and sing your hearts out with Brian, or go check out Cab's too. He does his Tuesdays. What time does that start on Tuesdays?
Usually around 7 o'clock.
Yeah, so 7 p.m. Cab usually does his. I'm not sure what day Brian's going to be setting his in stone, so you're going to have to watch for it, guys. But like I said, tomorrow, 9 p.m. Eastern, be at Ghost Channel, so you can watch Brian and Ghost do their thing with EVPs. And yeah, thank you everybody for coming out. Anything else you want to say?
Enjoy them couch cushions, everybody.
Much love, everybody. Thanks for coming in. Good night to all, and much love.
Enjoy your filtered farts.